Oh shit. Hello. Hi. Hello. How y'all doing? Welcome. It seems that my stream deck is dying. What is this? Pause. Do you think work? Hello. Hi Raven. Hi Clerk. Hi Washington. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. I think one sec. I think my stream deck is dying. I need to figure out what the hell is going on. Why is it question marking me? Please log in. Okay, log in. How do I log in? How do I log in? What the fuck? I'll figure it out. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. We gotta probably yap a little bit. I'm gonna go through mostly I'm going through the small submissions of the Halloween challenge, and I'm probably gonna announce like the next challenge as well, because we're gonna do like a art challenge and doodle challenge for everybody who ever want to join every month. So unfortunately this one I announced it like a million times on stream, but I didn't really announce it on Discord, so people probably didn't even see it until I actually did it. Then this kind of gave it a little bit of a short head start. But so I don't think we have that many submissions for the art section this time, but hopefully next time we'll have a little bit more. And we're gonna do some reacts and play some games and chill out and have a little bit of fun. Is everybody's been saying happy Halloween? Halloween is tomorrow, right? Halloween is 31st. I've been like receiving so many like happy Halloween messages today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like a separate day, like kids like celebrate Halloween, or I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, hi Kuma, how you doing? Welcome. Let's see, can I fix this? Log in. How do I log in? Hello. Does this even make sense? Plugins, check for update, helpful link. What the fuck? Well, that sucks. I don't know what to do. It doesn't work. I'm stuck in the ads in bother though. I remember, dude, why can I not turn off ads? I wish I could turn off these fucking ads. What even is my, I think my ads are as the minimum as possible, that people don't have pre-rolls. If I do this, does this even do anything? No, it doesn't even do shit. Well, I don't know. Well, it's gonna be stuck like that. Whatever. I'll hopefully people, there won't be like any crazy shit happening, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, no mention of it, please. Oh yeah, no, yeah, the ads. Yeah, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Besides being tired, I'm doing good. Everything is fine. My stomach has been like crazy all day. And just generally, but beside that, I've been fine. Days just fly by so quick. Like, I don't know, like it's getting dark like at 4 p.m. now, so you feel already tired. What did you break? I didn't break anything. It's my stream deck. It doesn't like, I have like a thingy so I can like do bullshit with stream elements, but it's telling me to log in, but there's like nowhere to log in. Please log in to SE to enable this action, but it's like I can't even log in. There's nowhere. I wanted to plug in and everything, nothing works. So I don't know, I'm just gonna I did not mean to click this. What the fuck is this? 1 hour of smooth Japanese grooves. Wait, I actually play that. Fuck that. That's not. I fuck with that. Wait, hold up.
Hello， 大家好，我是走走。今天我在我一个特别喜欢的爱。
Sure, that I don't think that's Japanese, but we're gonna leave that woman talking in the background while we do shit. Perfect. You are cursed, indeed. I'm not getting any peace with this setup at all. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. But anyways, I guess I'll just manually change these things. To be honest, it's not that hard to change it for me now. I don't really need the stream deck. Do you have coffee today? I have coffee today. I didn't have it yesterday on stream, but I have it today because, like, honestly, I'm just tired as fuck. I'm very tired. I'm always tired. Problem is that I do too much cardio. Which kind? It's filter coffee. It's black with some milk. I just do too much cardio, and I go to the gym every day, so it's like that's the problem. And today I did like 45 minutes cardio after back day, so just like it drains all my energy after the whole day. And I wake up pretty early. So whenever we get into the late afternoon like this, I'm just completely deadbeat. But this coffee hopefully is gonna give me enough energy to stick around for a bit. It'll be a fun time. What is this? Oh, bro, this is like, look at these guys, bro. She's just like playing music at a random place, and there's like a family in the back chilling. Like, hold up, what is this? There's no way that they can't be a green screen. Her shirt is green. So like, what the hell is this shit, man? She's just playing, like, she's just jamming out. Well, there's like a family in the background, like drinking tea. What the fuck? Oh, I used to skim milk coffee, not just pure milk. I used skim milk, yeah. I don't use fat. Like, I don't like fat. I've never liked fat, so I don't really drink milk with a lot of fat in it. So I use skim milk mostly. And also, I remember it was like a dude, I don't remember what it was. I think I went through a TikTok once, and it was like talking about how there's a lot of sugar. No, there was like some video. There was a video talking about how there's a lot of sugar in skimmed milk, and in fatty milk, regular milk, there isn't really whole, whatever you call it, there isn't that much sugar. And then I was like, what, is that true? And then I went to the grocery store, and we have 2 different milk brands, and I looked at both of them. There was bullshit. They had the same amount of sugar in both of them. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm getting debated. Oh god, let's see, is there anything interesting? Any interesting video? The performative male problem. Is this a video of men bad? These videos are so long, holy shit. Bro, this girl seems tired, man. Like, this is, I'm gonna be real, like, I don't know, y'all, I remember we watched her before, but like, this girl seemed kind of tired, bro. Like, the performative male problem, how to be a man according to Instagram reels. Like, she seems tired on these thumbnails. Yeah, it's probably not a fun topic to make a video on. Holy. Sup? Not much, man. Just got my coffee. We chilling. How you doing, Cake? Welcome. Let's see. There was like, I feel like there's some like old YouTubers I haven't checked out in a while. You gonna play Arc Raiders? No, I'm not gonna play Arc Raiders. I'm not planning to, at least. I'm planning to play the PoE season tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I'm going out tomorrow. But on Saturday, I'm planning to play it. And I still am trying to finish Silk Song. Because I played Vampire Masquerade instead of Silk Song. So yeah. Are you playing it? I know a lot of people are playing it. I saw it's a big thing on Steam, like Twitch right now. I think it's like one of the Twitch.tv. Yeah, look. It has, how many views does it have? Like, it's like crazy now, right? 345k thousand views. Like, that's a lot. There's a new PoE 2 season. No, not PoE 2. I'm not playing any more PoE 2. So it's a PoE 1 season tomorrow. There's a PoE 1 season tomorrow. It's only $30? Really? No way. Is it? Like, when I looked at it, it was more. No, it's $42. It's $42. I don't think that's a bad price. I'll be real with you. I don't know. Like, I mean, for me, in my head, I see this as an online game that I'll play for like 5 hours. And it's just like, I'm off. But yeah, like $42 is not too bad. I don't think they're overpricing it, which is good. I heard that this is a Swedish company that made this game, which is pretty cool. Hi Spider, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, no fucking way, Ali. You also stream? The man does it all. I do stream when I have the time, and hopefully now I have a little bit more time. I am planning to take I'm taking a lot of time off next month and the month after that, because I'm planning to get my license and shit like that. So I'm taking a little bit extra time off. So I'll hopefully be live a lot. I'm excited. Your YouTube chat is dead. No one is in it. Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna be real. I think that a lot, at least YouTube. I've not really uploaded shit on YouTube in a while. I think YouTube and TikTok, like I can't even stream on TikTok. I'm still banned on TikTok. So I gotta wait a little bit. There you go. There's a message in YouTube chat. Hi, Midget Bear. Welcome. Like, I mean, the thing is that YouTube is probably not gonna go crazy because I haven't really been active on YouTube for a while. But in the end of the day, it doesn't really matter for me. I'm gonna just multi-stream and just leave it at that and see, like, leave it as it is. Because why not? Why not? I'm kind of a little bit tired of Twitch and all this bullshit, so I just like to have another resource, and maybe we'll even stream more places. Like, my preferable thing would be just YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So we'll see if we'll expand it, ban it any further than that, but it doesn't really matter too much. As long as people have the option, that's all that matters. So cold in Florida right now. It's 62, bro. Where it's actually minus degrees where I'm at now. It's already minus degrees. I was like going outside in like shorts and a t-shirt, and now I'm like breathing out, and it's just cold. Like you know, you can see like the fact that it's cold air, and I'm like, damn shit, man. Maybe I should have put on more clothes. I was walking outside thinking that it wouldn't be an issue, but you know, hey. It doesn't really matter. Like, I can resist the cold pretty well, so it doesn't really matter. I have frost resistance as a passive. I'm in both chats for free. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate it. No, I don't mind. Like, again, chat is like, I think the only problem is that for YouTube, if YouTube chat is dead, is the fact that yeah, they don't see the interactions, right? But they see them on screen. The only problem with the stream thingy that I hate, this is like a cringe Twitch thing, okay, is that I can't use YouTube or TikTok. I can't show YouTube or TikTok chat on my Twitch stream. Like, so I'm not allowed to. It's such a dumb rule. So at least, like, if you watch it on another platform, at least you will see the Twitch chat. But you won't really have an interaction, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I think that once I get back in the groove of things, I don't think we should worry too much about it though. Once I get back in the groove of video stuff and all that nonsense on all platforms, you're gonna probably see more people on YouTube. I'm gonna regularly stream on both anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, once things are back in the groove, we're good. Hi Drix, how you doing? Happy birthday again, Drix. Hope you had a great day. Did you disable Natalie? I did not. Hi Cal Walk, how you doing? Welcome. I did not disable it. Is everything turned off? Let me see. I'm pretty sure I turned everything on. No, see, it works. See, there you go. You can hear that horrible fucking sound. Do you hear that? The sound of dread. Adler, how you doing? Welcome. Be careful with YouTube auto mode when playing videos from it. I haven't heard people have issues, but I am not going to be playing any music. Like, I'm not playing any music or stuff like that. So for example, when I'm doing album review, this is going to be a big thing. I am not streaming it onto YouTube, and that's the only problem. I can separate these things pretty easily. So whenever it comes to things that are TOS for YouTube or TOS for TikTok, I'm separating them pretty quickly. So yeah, well, at least on Twitch you can do everything. Yeah, it's Drix's birthday today. Yeah, it's bugged for me. Well, you gotta refresh it. I don't know. But I hope y'all are doing good. My pharmacy restocked all of my meds. Now I need to resort to my fucking medicine cabinet. I have so many meds right now. Oh no. How many medications are you taking? I have a really big problem with pills. Like, I struggle with taking them. There was a time I used to, I could just like swallow them like nothing ever happened, but my brain can't do that anymore. I had like a little weird scenario, and then after that I can't even do it anymore. So, I've taken a little bit of time off to get back to getting used to that. Oh my god. Holy, hi Bear, how you doing? Just popping in to say hi. I appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing good, King. Hope everything's going good. Oh well. God. This coffee is the only remaining source of energy I have left. Has anything funny happened? Is there anything interesting that is worth talking about or checking out today? My YouTube recommendation is oh god, the Zoomorphs. Coffee for the win. Exactly. I'm here as well. Hey Kuma, how do I make people moderators on YouTube? Speaking about YouTube, I need to go fix something on YouTube real quick. I forgot. I need to solve this shit. I wonder how you make I wonder how you make people moderator on YouTube. That would be great to figure out, so I can like give everybody mod and stuff like that. Right click, channel activity, go to channel, put in timeout. How do you add to moderator? There we go. Okay, there we go. I just need to click on their username and it fixes it. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Hi, Booba. How you doing? 2 PC setup when I have more money. The thing is that I have too many expenses right now. So once that's done, and I've stayed up enough, hopefully around Christmas, maybe a little bit later, I'll do the 2 PC setup, because the thing is that I already have a PC. I'm going to use my laptop to stream everything. But I need a mixer because I have a very weird setup and I need a new mixer. That's the thing. JD Vance was bashing us on online. I saw that. I saw that. How do you feel that your vice president is like talking shit to a Twitch streamer, like talking about the dog thing? Dude, the dog thing is just so crazy. There was a chick coordinated first event for OTK that Mix's host said a bunch of stuff on that. I saw the video on this. These are not really my things to talk about. I don't even know anything about that. I remember the only thing I have about the OTK event is that I've just been like, all I knew was what was going to be presented and stuff like that. Now, I didn't really know anything about the physical event or anything like that. So I don't really know what happened in the back end. I just lick Sydney Sweeney's soap every day and then I'm in a great health. Yeah, exactly. Do like this, man. Just, yeah. Just lick like random women's soap and you're definitely gonna stay healthy that way. 1 for my ADHD, 2 for my stamina level, and 2 for my eczema in my birth control. Dude, eczema is so annoying. Oh my god. Are those pills doing great? Do they work well? Like, I hate that skin condition. Is just so awful. It's so annoying to deal with. YouTube is dead. True. I don't even know what to do with YouTube streaming. I bet there's probably some tech with it where you got to do, like, as YouTube is all about algorithm, blah blah, yada yada yada, and there's probably some tech with streams like you got to do, but I have no idea. I just clicked the live button and I haven't really done anything, so I gotta one day take a look at it. I'm here also, both chat. Let's go. We've officially entered idiocracy. Most of the world has kind of entered that way. Like, I feel like a lot of them people are just dumb nowadays. I think it's crazy that you just have like that, like I often look at the world and I think to myself, man, what a funny timeline we live in. what an eventful timeline we live in. Holy shit. How you doing, Holly? Welcome. Hi, Jay. What's up? Not much, man. Just chilling out. How you doing, Jay? Hi, Leslie. How you doing? The entire internet died last month for a day. It did? You gotta pump up those shorts on YouTube's discoverability. Yo, Rachel, thank you. How you doing, Rachel? It's been so long. I miss talking to you. I hope everything's going well. Thank you for 48 years, Rachel. WW. Thank you, Rach. Dude, I've been talking a lot to Timo recently, Rachel. We gotta get everyone together one day. Holy. I'm now in midlife crisis. You should go back to VR chat. Easy. I don't know about going back to VR chat. Maybe I'll go one day. I don't know. The VR chat was like I don't know. I don't know, but it could maybe in desktop mode. I have my headsets. I have all my headsets still in my basement. I've never set them up, but maybe if people are online, I wouldn't mind. But Adley, the Phantom Sense, yeah. And the Phantom Pain. Oh my God. Don't put a pillow on my face, bro. Oh God, no. I did have some form of phantom sense, like not like as crazy as everybody believed, but I could feel like something when I had my headset. I think I could kind of feel like some pressure around my head, which was very odd. I think it's because your brain registered the fact that there's something coming on, but there's nothing really coming on. So your brain's just like I don't know. It was like a weird, vibrant feeling. It was pretty odd. I miss ranting with you, dude. I miss hanging out with you too, Jay. I hope everything's going well. I'm just like, I haven't really had time to hang out with many friends. Unfortunately, I'll be real with you, because like I've just been like life. My schedule has just been very hectic and busy nowadays, so I haven't even played any. I've barely been able to touch games the last months, but hopefully soon I'm gonna have a little bit more open schedule. But I hope your health is well, Jay, and I hope you're doing good, and I hope you have actually everybody, I hope you all have an amazing Halloween tomorrow. Dude, I bet in the States Halloween looks so fun. I saw that we had like a Halloween park. Not like, it's not near me, but somewhere that was not like crazy far. And dude, I looked at that, and then I look at TikToks of the Halloween parks in the States, and I'm like, damn. I was just like, damn, this is depressing what we have. This is depressing. Holy shit. But yeah, Rachel, we gotta well, I gotta, when I get the chance to sit with Timo, I'm gonna try to drag you in as well. Holy, what if we all held hands in the VR chat? Yeah, that would be very cute, wouldn't it? Very cute. 6 hours, not a day. Wait, what? Did something happen? Wait, did something happen on the internet that I don't know about, Leslie? I don't know. I don't know what you mean about the internet died for like 6 hours. I'm in midlife crisis now. What, do you hit 30? Are you on the big 3-0 number? I wonder when I'll feel like a midlife crisis. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like I don't give a fuck anymore about anything. I don't care anymore about anything, man. I think I accepted my fate underground, as I already accepted it. I think I skipped that kind of idea, that thought process. I was stressing a lot about that when I was like, I think when I was like 15, like 14, I was stressing the fuck out about that kind of stuff. So I think I had my midlife crisis when I was like 14 years old. TBH. Slowly improving my health. I'm glad to hear that, Jay. I'm very happy to hear that. I hope it keeps going that direction, man. All good. I was catching up with Asmund in a call the other day. Well, that's awesome, bro. I hope you had a good time chatting with Zach. I don't even know if you've had a chance to talk to Rich as well. I think it's very nice to see that those two duos are catching up together. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? Welcome. I'm cold as fuck. It's getting kind of cold right now. It's not that cold where I'm at, like in my building, because we have like buildings that contain heat. So I'm pretty good at where I'm at, which is nice. But outside it's turning pretty cold. It's like -degrees outside. I was like walking around in like shorts and a t-shirt. I didn't even realize it was I didn't even realize it was cold until I started breathing, because I could see the clouds, the fucking shit coming out of my mouth. Like, what do you call that? Like, basically, yeah. Whatever, you know what I'm saying, bro. My brain ain't working, man. I'm gonna be real. I gotta drink more. I gotta wake up a little bit more. Amazon Web Service went down. Oh, I know about that. Oh, true. That was bullshit. Oh god, that was so annoying. I remember that. There was so much bullshit that time. I remember that. It was work that was dealing with shit, man. Addy still, dude. True. How you doing, Abe? Azure went down yesterday. Why is everything going down? AVS went down a bit ago, like half of the internet. It's everyone's fault. They use US East 1, in my opinion. Dude, what is happening? What the hell? What's happening? Why is all the internet providers, everything going down? I'm still wearing dresses to work and everyone thinks I'm crazy. Why? Because you're not wearing something boring? What's wrong with like putting on something nice? Looking a little bit like stylish. I don't know. To be honest, I don't like most people here. I don't know if this like it's weird because you're like in Netherlands as well. Like I feel like most in Europe like tends to always take fashion to another degree. There are some people like here in freaking, if you go to like the big city in Norway, big city, I think like there are a lot of people there. Like you can see a lot of people where there's quite a big portion of them that has a great fashion sense. But the other part that doesn't have a great fashion sense are basically wearing exactly the same pants, bubble jacket, and shoes, shoe brand. They all look exactly the same. It's like NPCs are just like copy pasted everywhere. So boring. And I looked outside. I remember somebody mentioned this about car yesterday, and I was like looking around, and every single car I go by, they're all either black or they're white. Nobody has any variety. Like nobody has any variety nowadays. Everybody's like exactly the same. Everything has the same, like a lot of people have the same clothes. Everybody has the same car. Everybody has the same everything, man. If you want to wear cool stuff in winter, Uniqlo will be your best friend. I love Uniqlo. Uniqlo is amazing. I was there in London a few weeks ago. I went there. I bought it actually, dude. They had like cashmere sweaters for freaking 90 pounds. Cashmere for 90 pounds, 100%. I was like, damn, easy clap. When are you gonna look at the K-pop idols? I have a K-pop video queued up. My idea is to do K-pop on the 4th, on Tuesday next month. I'm planning to watch this. I'm planning to do album review of Stray Kids and ATEEZ. That's the plan. I'm thinking about just a pure day K-pop because I want to do all of them because I can't stream on YouTube. So with music, I can't. So I'm just gonna do both of them at the same time if I have the energy. If I can, I'll do another time. Uniqlo in Japan slaps, man. The thing is that about I've heard that Uniqlo didn't exist when I was in Japan. When I was hanging out there, it didn't exist then. But the thing is that what did exist is there was a lot of like small shops and like clothing stores that were Japanese, that owned by like usually young Japanese dudes, right? That had like an interest in America fashion and trends, and they had so much fucking cool hip hop clothes. I'm gonna be real with you, I miss Tokyo so much because you could buy like sets of clothes that were so cool. You don't need to, like, you know how you go to a store and you see basically you see a shirt, you see pants, you see sweater, you see everything, and you gotta kind of think for yourself how to combine these things. While a lot of people in Tokyo, at least in Japan, they usually don't do that. They usually buy sets. Obviously you can do that. Most of them tend to buy sets, and those sets they have such a vast variety of like a fashion sense in Japan, and all of it looks awesome. Small vinyl shops were crazy in 2019. Yeah, no, they have also like all of the store owners used to also be like on the, at least the ones that were like had an influence of like hip hop or American influence or European influence. The people that had a big interest into like fashion senses of specific places, they used to always, I mean, they were owner of the store. They used to hang out there with their homies and chilling out. So you could always talk to the store owner and chill out and vibe and get some recommendations and shit. Like, it was a great time. Japan right now, in general, exists with the economy being fucked up there. 1,000 JP is like £5 It's so cheap. I heard that they're going to add like some weird extra tax for like tourists. This doesn't sound that great. I think that people have given like I think the tourism in Japan has been like skyrocketing, and they have not been doing the best thing. I can't because of 40k layoff last week. Oh, you mean Twitch and Amazon? Yeah, I heard about New World. I'm sad about that. It's really sad. They probably started allowing interns to have like access to the server directly, and the AI generates some slop code or something like that. I hope they don't do that, because look at Microsoft. Look at Microsoft, bro. They fucked my Windows. They fucked everybody's Windows, man. They fucked up recovery. They fucked up everything. Like, look at what they're doing. They had to they basically, everything shut down, everything breaks because they all use like AI code and interns and all of this nonsense, so nothing is working properly. They're like just putting layers upon layers, and it causes issues. I buy like 10 clothes every 10 years. Dude, I buy clothes. I don't buy clothes often, but I use some. I actually no, I do buy clothes often. I'm probably going to change my wardrobe probably next year again, because like the thing is that I went from a pretty like more I went from a little wider guy to extremely lean now this year. I've been like on the massive cut this entire year, because like, you know why I went on a cut? It's not actually, I started now liking the physique a lot, but the chicken prices here were so expensive, and I was like, fuck man, I can't bulk anymore. I'm giving up after I don't know how many years, but many years of bulking. I'm done. I'm giving up. I can't pay for this anymore. My body doesn't cool off normally, so I'm still hot. Yeah, the same, exactly, mine as well. I'm like a radiator. If you want to wear cold stuff in winter, Uniqlo. Yeah, Uniqlo is amazing. I love Uniqlo. The shop that closed that say China, the huge letter at the top. Yeah, you know, every single fucking brand. Dude, it's crazy how many brands are just having all of their stuff made in China. It is actually not. I really want to visit China. China looks so cool. I really want to visit China one day. It looks like such a fun place. China and Korea. I want to visit China more, but I definitely want to really visit. I want to visit Korea a lot as well. I think those are probably the two top on my list in Asia so far. Right, tomorrow I will work a new bag and stuff because of tax-free shop. Oh yeah, I didn't use the tax-free shop shit. I should have done that. I should have taken the receipt and got my things back when I was on a vacation. Russian do too? Oh. I gotta stop buying shirts from bike manufacturers that we carry at the shop. Why? I'm in China, right? You're in China right now? What the hell are you doing in China? The fuck you doing in China? For work? What the fuck? Can you bring me next time, girl? The hell? You went to China and didn't tell me? This is crazy. If you go to China, you bring me, man. Actually, I was just in London. I was just in England and Paris, like in France. So I don't know. I'm cooked with. I can't go on a vacation for a little bit. At least not China. That's hella expensive. There's a non-zero chance China has seen my post. No shot. I got to go there. What have you said to China? I don't think I've ever said anything bad about China in my life. Because like I always thought that the way West treated China was like always weird. Like it always gave like the perception in some way, like how can you have such a big zone and like everybody's saying that they live like primitives? Like this doesn't make sense to me. I was gonna ask you about Kpop idols. I was saying that when you look at them, you see they are a whole... Stop. I was gonna ask you about Kpop idols. I was saying that when you look at them, you see they are a whole another level of with fashion. Oh, they are indeed. I mean, they have so many people. The thing is that Sushin is that they honestly have a lot of people assisting them with fashion as well, though. I think that some of them definitely have a fashion sense, definitely, but I think they get a lot of assistance regardless. Taiwan is a country and China is a prison type of shit. Nothing bad, really. Nah. China, all of it. I don't want to get into this. I'm not getting into it. Addy, turn it on into Scuffly and get Rachel suits the case. Yeah, exactly. I'll turn it a little gremlin. Apparently, there's apparently like a South African demon that is like a goblin, and all he does is like to poke you and like piss you off. But he's like smaller than like half a feet, or like he's like 2 feet tall or some bullshit. And it's kind of funny. I was like reading about it yesterday. I don't know why. I just like looked at a random YouTube video and talking about it. And I was like, damn. And it's like this small little gremlin that is like a demon in folklore of South Africa. The whole premise of this demon is to piss you off. Like, he doesn't do anything but piss you off. Like, that's all he does. I was like, man. Bro, it could sound like me in games, man. Sounds a little bit like you, Tulu, as well. Holy. Am I a demon? I guess so. Also, it's funny because when people in Europe think of China, it's like primitive, but then they go there and then 20 years ahead of, yeah, dude, someplace in China is crazy. Ari Berry, welcome. Hello. How you doing? Welcome. I don't even have horns. I don't think that demon had a horn. He had like a hole in his head, though. He has like a little like butthole in his head, like a big hole. I'm not a demon. I'm an angel doing God's work, annoying you. No, that ain't the God's work, man. That's Lucifer work. You following Lucifer, buddy. Suffering Genshin burnout. Oh, you there? Holy fuck. I last time I suffered Genshin burnout was probably 2 or 3 years ago. I have never been able to come back. I haven't been able to play Genshin ever since. But I play Wuthering Waves now, and I really like that game. Like, I had a burnout of the game at one point, but like at the moment, I think the game is fucking great. I've been loving the hell out of it. Poor Ganyu. Yeah, I'll forever love Ganyu. And I don't regret spending that money on Ganyu. I always will love Ganyu. But unfortunately, the game kind of just doesn't hit my interest anymore. Ganyu misses you. I really wish that Ganyu... The thing is that I think they fucked up the game, though. I think they power crept the game. So I don't even think my Ganyu is strong anymore. Like, I used to be able to, like, two-shot, like, every boss in that game, like, on the... whatever, in Abyss, right? I used to like be able to just like blast them instantly, but I think now they overtuned the fuck out of the game. So if I go in there, I think my Ganyu is going to be really weak. I think my Ganyu is not going to do well. Ganyu enjoyer. Ganyu was the only thing I enjoyed in that game. That was my pure love in that game. That's the only thing I see sixth. How you doing, Awakened? How you doing? Welcome. I'm home today, and I was wondering what section you want me to put the jump scare clip in Discord. What do you mean? I don't want to watch any jump scare clips, man. What do you mean jump scare clip? What are you trying to scare me? What are you talking about? How you doing, Skrillex? Welcome as well. Also, my grandparent gave me money every year, so if I go like a child, it's quite nice. Free $500 and I go to buy new clothes and shoes, etc. You know what's fucked up? I was just on vacation I was recently on vacation. I basically went on vacation to England and France with my mom and sister, right? I paid for everything beside transport. The only time they paid was when I went to go to the bathroom or I wasn't there, right? And I tell my mom is trying to argue with me because I said that I tried to pay for everything. Like I just told her I tried to pay for everything while we were gone. I wasn't hoping you had like any expenses there. And she's trying to argue with me. What is with mothers, man? She's like, oh yeah, I paid for everything your entire life. Mom! What the fuck? This isn't a bad thing. What is with moms, man? You can't please them, man. They always gotta hoodwink you somehow. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Is she wrong though? No, she's not wrong. So I couldn't even argue. I didn't even argue. I didn't even try. I was like, I just tried to say it was a nice thing. That's all. Hi, I'm new here. Welcome. How you doing, Nokama? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So true. 07 to you. It's hard to make those mothers out there happy. Holy moly. What a good son. Well, I try. But it was just like, just found it funny. Like, I just found it so funny. Because it's always like that, man. It's always like that with parents. I don't know what the fuck my dad would act like, but yeah. Yeah, Genshin isn't fun for me. It just used to be. Yeah, it used to be hella fun, but at the moment, if you want to play gacha games, there's so many better gacha games out there. There's so many better gacha games out there. And for when it comes to like gaming in general, it's pretty good now. So I feel like I don't really play any gacha games like other than Wuthering Waves. And I saw there was a new gacha game that's just about like costumes and cosmetics. I didn't even give it a try. I didn't want to try it out. I was like, I saw it and it looked kind of good, but I was like, I have so many single player games and I have no time. And I'm already playing Wuthering Waves and I'm loving the fuck out of the game. I love the story so much and I love the gameplay. So I saw no reason for trying out a new gacha game at all. But yeah. Now, if I went to China, they'd make hard for me to pay for even water bottle, but also because I bought like 1,000 worth of gifts for the family and friends in China. I mean, the thing is that it depends where in China you go, right? There's some like, if you go to Uru areas and shit like that, it's like, it's a lot cheaper. But if you're in the capital or any of those big cities, man, it's gonna be, this is definitely gonna cost a fuck ton. I've heard that it's really expensive there. Your mom sounds nice to me. Mine said wholesome stuff like, I made you, I made you, I'll break you. I made you, I'll break you. Now that is a mom. I think every mom has like some way to hoodwink you. I think no son can win over their mom. It doesn't work that way. In this world, it apparently doesn't work that way, because every mom has a way to take advantage of you. Like, not taking advantage of you, to win an argument with you. You can never win a discussion or an argument with your mom at all, because she always has something she has something up her sleeve. I made you, I can unmake you. My mom just makes fun of me, like, leave me alone. I'm trying to live my normal life. Yeah, I know. I remember I was like, I stopped working out right during COVID because the gyms were closed and we were stuck, right? So I didn't work out for like 3 months. And guess who calls me fat? And you can't even see anything. Nothing. I am completely fine. But my mom, she see a slight change in physique and she calls me fucking fat. Your whole family? Mom. Only my mom. Nobody else. Nobody fucking else. Nobody else. It's like, Jesus Christ, if there's any slight changes in any sort of way, I think that mothers have like a way in their brain, they like register you, and if there's like anything wrong or anything changed, they know exactly what to, like, they know exactly instantly what has happened. So holy fuck, are moms like this? I don't know. Some of y'all are gonna be moms one day. You tell me when you figure it out, okay? Your mom sounds like a character. I love her so much. She's like the most classy woman ever. But I remember this day when I was like 12 and she was driving up to me. I was standing with a friend somewhere outside. She was driving up to driving to my location because I need to give her my keys. I think she forgot her keys at home or something. And she drives up and pulls down the window. The loudest music by 50 Cent, Candy Shop, is playing. And she's like this skinny, tall old lady. Rocking it in the car to fucking Candy Shop. I hand her my keys and she drives by. My friend is like, cool mom. I'm like, yeah. Holy shit. Holy fuck. I ain't having kids. I think we all feel that way when we're young. I think there's like an internal clock in our brain when we get closer to like probably 30 or something, maybe even 40, that you just like suddenly have a switch and you want a kid. I think that there is like in our DNA, like it just in our like DNA, that we just have that internal switch. I want kids. Yeah, see, I bet maybe there was a time you didn't want kids. I think everybody suddenly wants to have kids at some point. Even I am starting to think like, damn, I kind of want to have kids. And it's like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? Where did that brain thought come from? Because I have the most depressing view of like getting into that. Holy. I don't want a crying out child. Yeah, I know, right? They cry, they spread disease, man. They don't shut up. Like, come on, man, take it easy. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Holy. Yeah, I used to never want kids, and now baby fever is there. Yeah, exactly. It happens to everybody. I think it just happens to everybody. My neighbor kids put Kanye songs in the car playlist. He doesn't speak a word of English. Hopefully he doesn't play the new album. That's all I'm hoping. I just hope he doesn't play the new album of Kanye. If it's the old Kanye, like old Kanye was good, man. New Kanye, ooh. Ooh, that's not that. Ooh, that's another level. Adults also cry and never shut up. Yeah, adults crying is the worst one because I don't know. They kind of have a way to get to you, you know. So like, they kind of have a way to they kind of can follow you, and that's the annoying part. With a baby, you just leave them there and you leave the room, and what the fuck is the baby gonna do? Call you? He's not gonna do any shit. We don't talk about him. About Kanye? Oh, that song is 3 times in the playlist. They will grow up great, I assume. I guess. Holy. It's a bad, but he doesn't care. Nah, isn't that a fact? I think a lot of people doesn't give a shit anymore about a lot of things. What is this? I got added in this, but what is this? There's nothing here. These are so cute. Holy fuck. Oh shit, they're dancing! Damn! Hell yeah. The fuck? I just opened. Don't we got an art challenge? That's exactly what I was opening up just now. Damn. So the art challenge, we don't have that many submissions. I was like debating if I should delay this or not any further, but I think the best thing is that we take a look at the art pieces that are here and we just do a new art challenge for next month. The deadline was so rude. To be fair, I was announcing it every stream, but you're right. It was like 9 days or something, 10 days. It's not enough time. It was 9 days. 9 days. Emotional damage. Very true. Very true. Very true. But we will have them announced now a lot earlier, because we'll do them once a month. We'll do them once a month. But Jesus Christ, wait. Okay, I gotta fix my OBS because. Yeah, Talinia. Yeah, Talinia. Stop. Yeah, Talinia. I'm gonna.
Anyways, Daddy.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna play this
Anyways,
sound.
Daddy.
Yeah, Talinia.
Anyways, Daddy. Emotional damage.
Wait, I think I'm finding it. Let's see. Windows capture, Discord. Ba, 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 ba.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Yeah, Talinia. Y'all gotta stop. All right, there we go.
With a wave of my finger and a flick of my dick, one zap from me will kill you quick, so get on your knees to suck and blow, but not right now, I've got to go! Fuck, I hate when you
I
rhyme.
can't even see who's redeeming this shit. Anyways, let's take a look. So we had a heart challenge. I did announce it a couple times on stream, but my streams were very weird in the sense that I started them randomly, no announcement, and I didn't have many of them. And I was so busy, so I never got a chance to write the art challenge in itself. And I tried to tell people, but it was just not enough time regardless. So we only had 9 days, so we don't have that many submissions, unfortunately. But we are going to be having art challenges every month. So if you want to tag along, you don't need to put a lot of effort into these. They can be doodles. They can be very simple. So you don't need to stress too much about them. If you want to participate, they can be very, very simple thing. It can be on paint. They can be whatever. But yeah, so we had one. People had less than 9 days and they went in. It seems that we have at least a few few submissions, so I'm thankful for that. I'm happy for that. And the first one is from Anna. Let's see. Fuck you for making the deadline so short. Ah! What the fuck? Anyways, I had fun making it. Isn't up to standard, but I literally didn't have time. It's Dulahan Addy with the exact color of the OG. Dulahan Addy. I did wait, what? It isn't up to my standards. What do you mean it's not up to your standards? Bro, this looks awesome. Oh shit, what the fuck? This is so cool though. What do you mean this is not up to your standards? This is awesome. Look at that chain. Little rag cloth. Oh my god. I love the background as well. I love that you have the doubles. Oh my god, girl slay. I don't feel like I'm slaying here, man. Maybe I slayed myself. My head is off. I love this. Like a headless horseman. It's a Dula Ali. He's holding his head. Exactly. I like this as an idea though. This is a really cool idea. This is a really cool. It's a very cool like Halloween costume. I wonder if next year I'll be able to have a Halloween costume as a VTuber. That would be pretty cool. This shit looks awesome though. I love the cape. I don't know if is this like some anime character? I don't even know who Dulahal is. Because it looks like Dulahan. Like it looks like Headless Horseman to me. Dulahan is a mythological character. Well, I guess I just didn't even know his name. From Irish folklore. Wait, is this where Headless Horseman come from? I had no idea. I learned something new. Yeah, it is where Headless Horseman come from. That is so cool. That is so cool. Awesome. I gotta say, this is so cool. It's very creative as well. I feel like this was very creative. We have somebody from Ireland here. It's also called Dulahan. Dulahan? Dulahan? Is it like that? Dullahan. Is it Dalan? Trying to like act like Dalan? Dalan? Okay, Dalan. All right, perfect. All right, Dalan. Well, this Dalan is awesome. I like this a lot. This is a really cool costume. I think this is awesome. I love, dude, the tail is fluffy. We have already achieved S tier. The tail is fluffy. The hair is everywhere. Like, hello? Look at the hair. Like, look at the fucking hair, man. Like, this looks so, like, wiggly. It looks everywhere. This is cool. I love the pink flame. This is great. This is awesome. Like, the rags. Oh, my God. This could very much work. Really well drawn. I think this is a very well drawn piece. And this gives me an idea for, like, some future stuff as well. Very awesome. Very cool. I appreciate it, Anna. I don't know if Anna is there. I don't think she's been able to catch my streams because she's working a lot. Unfortunately, poor her. But I hope she sees this at least. But yeah, I managed to finish the line art. I'll finish it on my own time another day. Well, you don't have to do any more if you don't feel like it. The deadline was rude, mister. Okay, this time I'm gonna announce it very soon. But let's we're gonna announce it today. What the oh my God, look at the hands. Oh God, this looks so cool. I swear to God, both of these things like looks like merch ideas. They look so good. And speaking about merch, I've been like, never mind, I'm not talking about that. Holy, this looks so cool. I love the hair. I am slick. I'm seeing what's going on there, dude. I have like this JoJo pose over here. Holy fuck, look at that. Mine is just way different. That is the best thing I could ever hear, Raven, by the way, because I want people, I don't want to try to be too closed in on the objective. Unfortunately, the next objective will be pretty shut in, but you can probably be a little creative in some way. I do want to say though, this looks awesome. I feel like I'm some kind of demon. I mean, I look like a demon. You even got my ears there. Holy fuck. My nipples are sticking out. Why am I being a slut? What is happening? Cover up those bad boys, you dumb bitch. Holy. Dude, the hand is awesome, Kuma. The hand is so... I just can't stop looking at the hand. I feel like the hand looks so... This looks like so... Like... Man, it looks so grotesque. It looks awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. You put like a lot, it feels like you put a lot of effort into. I don't know if you've done that. I know you're really good at drawing hands. Everybody struggles at drawing hands. Like the motion, you see like the muscles on them. You see the finger posture, pretty good. It's kind of inspired by Slenderman and Sadako and Scarecrow Man. I can see that the Scarecrow Man with this one. So is this like Slenderman? The belt. My hair is everywhere. I love it when my hair is everywhere. What am I holding? Is my hair... Oh shit, my hair can move. Sadako and Slenderman. Did you know, by the way, that The Ring is probably one of my first horror movies I ever watched? I think I watched it when I was like 7 years old alone. And I remember I was so intrigued by the story. I was like telling people about it while being like scared. I was like, oh my God, it is so good. Oh. And they're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I loved horror movies when I was a kid. And The Ring was one of the first things that hooked me up. I like this a lot. Like I always loved like the hair, how you can move around your hair. Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of things like that in my lore, but this looks pretty cool. This is a pretty good spin-off on the Halloween costume as well. I like the fit. I like the fit, and with the little limited time you guys had, it's crazy. But look at the illy. This is so cute. This is adorable. Holy fuck. Illy seems so fucking done. He seems so tired. Oh my god. Hi Jelly, how you doing? Welcome. Had a lot of fun with the scarecrow one. Yeah, I see that. I see a lot of details on this one. I love how my hair is like completely wrapped around the scarecrow. It's like I'm protecting it. Do you see that? Like my hair is absolutely everywhere. Completely surrounding the illy, holding it, making sure it's fine. The other one I had to finish quickly. This one, I think it still came up really well. Like, I love this. It's awesome. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kuma. I gotta save it. You don't have to finish it if you don't want to. We're gonna make another art challenge later on. But yeah, let's see. This is from Raven. I made 2 very cute illies with pumpkins. I used Pinterest for my references. Reposta had to fix it. Oh yeah, no worries. Look at it. Peekaboo. That's so adorable. That is so adorable. Holy shit. Look at little illy. Let me get illy up. My god. That is so cute. Thank you so much, Raven. Holy, look at this little thing. I love the fact, I don't even know how this came to exist, but like I feel like in some way like illy looks adorable, but I love the transformation where illy can be whatever the hell, and I think that's why I want to like I'm excited to announce the next art challenge. It's gonna be pretty cool. But this looks adorable. illy looks adorable. Looks like a little puppy wolf that is just jumping up and be trying to spook people, but it is impossible. What is this? Where's the hat? Wait, what does it say? Where's as a tat? A hat? Where's as a hat? A big pumpkin. Bro, I can't read shit. Addy, who took my pumpkin? I was going to carve it. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Anything I would like, this sounds about, this is lore accurate illy. They would just yoink anything I'm trying to use or try to sabotage anything I'm doing. Little silly little goofer. Look at this. We don't often see illies on their on their paws, like both 4 feet at all. Raven's art has improved a lot. Do you see that? It's very cute. I think your shading has improved as well. I've improved indeed. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is adorable. Look at it, little pissed off me. I like that. I like that. I like that. This is super cute. Thank you so much, Raven. I'm glad you put even time to just make like a quick background as well. I think that it's like it's very nice. Like thank you guys for putting the effort into making these. These are very cute. I'm gonna save them into my little folder of adorable art. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They're very cute. I think that the next art challenge will be it'll be simpler, and I'll do it we'll do them soon. I'll announce them tonight, but I'll say it on stream. So the next art challenge that I'm thinking about doing is that we're gonna do only illy, okay? So only this little one, and the idea of it is that you can do any spin on accessories and body modifications, but you need to make an illy a new unique illy. That's essentially it. Only one or multiple or whatever you want to do. You can put whatever scenery you want. You can do whatever you want, but the only things you need to follow is the fact that it's a wolf and the color combination is exactly the same thing. Accessories and whatever, you can do whatever you want with, and you can put them in whatever scenery you wish to, but it's essentially just the art challenge. It's just an illy, so you can take them in any place. If you want to do Halloween again, if you want to do something Christmas stuff, I wouldn't do that now because we're discussing Christmas. If you want to do like a summer festival, if you want to make it a monster, if you want to give it like a cute hat or something like that, you want to make it even more silly, that's essentially going to be the art challenge this time. That sounds like a fun challenge. Yeah, it's something people can doodle as well. so you don't need to put too much time into it. Like, I think that you can just put a rapid idea of your spin of what an illy would look like. Like, what do you think could be like a unique illy? And that's pretty much the challenge for this time. And maybe next time we'll do... Next time is going to be Christmas, so it's already kind of obvious that the one after that is going to be Christmas related. So that's why I say probably don't do a Christmas spin on the illy, but you can do that if you want to. That's up to you. But yeah, I'm gonna write that tomorrow. No, tonight probably, so that it's written on Discord. So the deadline again will be 30th of November. So you have a lot of time then. 31 days or 32 days basically. Yeah, 31 days. So this time we'll announce it early. We're gonna announce it at the end of each challenge, and they will be pretty out there. Wait, one sec. I need to go and take a look at something else. I forgot. I haven't looked at art. I haven't checked art in a while. This one was so cute. I've still not finished this game. Fuck me, I guess. Fucking Silk Song. I need to finish this game. I was like playing it a little bit this morning before I went to work. Man, it didn't really annoy me, but it, like, I was not enough awake at the beginning. But holy, I had the longest like run back from a specific boss. Is it a fun game? It is a very fun game. I like it. It's beautiful. It's got great music, great gameplay, but it's a very challenging game. It's very challenging, so it can sometimes feel a little bit tedious, but at the same time, I have a lot of those emotions that you tend when you get like things are tedious. I kind of don't have them anymore. So if I'm like feeling like that, I usually am kind of like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop playing. So I don't really get to that point ever. Like if I'm bored, I just stop playing. But it's a pretty fun game. I like it. It's a very good game. Since the Twists anime comes out this month, I drew Addy in the Savant Cloud dorm uniform. That's true. Isn't this the Disney anime? Oh my god. Twisted Wonderland. Is this out? Twisted Wonderland. Oh, it is out. I need to watch that. I heard they came out. Yeah. I'm not seeing that the reviews are good. I'm not seeing the reviews are good. I have no idea about Twist at all, but bro. Look at this. I'm looking at the clothes itself, specifically the clothes. It gives me like kind of an Indian vibe in a way. Like it's like leathery. It's like naturey, leathery kind of thing. I watched the first episode yesterday. It's so good. Is it? I gotta watch it. It looks very pretty. It looks nice. The animation looks pretty nice. I like this a lot. It's a pretty cute one. Adorable one. Thank you so much, Iruka. Thank you. That's a cool outfit indeed. My first concept ideas. You are traveling into the interest of JoJo, I feel like, Kuma. I don't know if you know that much about JoJo, but your poses here are very much... It very much gives me an idea of JoJo. I have never seen it, so I can show you to right now, like a little bit. Because like the thing is that JoJo has an extremely unique style to it. I heard it's rather bizarre. Yeah, it sure is. Let's see. I'm trying to find like a good picture that fits. My friend told me art choice reminds me of that show, I believe. I think so. I think you are hitting that kind of visuals. Hopefully there's nothing bad here. Just gonna zoom in so I don't have to deal with any bullshit. Yeah, look at this. You see this? Like, you kind of have this kind of style going for you. Look at the pose right here. Very powerful, very like 80s style. Pretty, it's like old school anime in a way. Yeah, I've heard that a few times already. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a good style to try out. It's very unique. All right, let's see. I'm gonna take a look at what kind of videos y'all have been posting. I want to see what kind of videos y'all have been posting on Discord, if there are any interesting things going on. My YouTube homepage is kind of like screwed. I don't think I want to listen to a lady like complain about men, so we're not gonna watch that. It was just a shame. I used to like, I like to watch this channel a lot. They have some good like conversations to bring up. Okay, Gooner. Why are kids sudden obese? I mean, everybody eats like all of this processed food. It's not hard to be obese whenever everybody eats like dog shit all the time. My body went numb. What is this? Is this worth to watch? Is this like something important, Sushin? To like, is there something like important that happened? What are you talking about? There was like a video linked about Kenji, yeah. I was just wondering if there's something special that happened. God, I gotta get rid of all these playlists of my recommendations. It's crazy. Anyways. Y'all want to watch something fucked up? Could watch a Bao video. I've not watched a Bao video in a long time. What the fuck? Just seeing if there's anything interesting going on. New for you. Holy. I find it very funny that the internet nowadays has a both mixed. They have a both. There's a big mix between popularity between like eating unhealthy and super healthy lifestyles. I've been seeing this a lot. That there's so many channels dedicated to show fast food and unhealthy lifestyles. And there's also so many channels now that are dedicated to show you like ways to live healthier. So you look at that and you think to yourself, like, all of like teenagers nowadays and like young adults, everybody is like growing up on the internet and everybody picks one lane. I would assume that since you see, whenever I see that there's such a big focus on health, I do wonder actually if like the younger people now are more focused on health than younger people were like 20 years ago or something. I wish when I was younger, I was shown how to calorie count. I think that there's a lot of information now that helps. There's so much information and ways to help you eat healthier and better that just makes life so much, like, it's so much easier for people getting into that, which wasn't like accessible, I assume, for, I mean, they didn't have the internet then, right? For older generation. So I think that at the moment, like, if you're growing up, you really have a lot of opportunities just to like to live a healthy lifestyle if you want to. And also I think you get very much influenced about that, because at least think with guys, I feel like with guys there's a lot of focus on like looking good and gym and everything like that, which in some way you can look at as bad. At the same time, I think it's pretty good that there's a big fixation about healthy lifestyles nowadays. I'm not seeing shit. I'm not seeing shit. I'm gonna watch this weird video about furries. I don't know. I'm gonna watch this video. This looks like a weird video. Let's give it a shot. This looks like a weird video about furries, so let's give it a shot. I don't know what this is about, but the thumbnail got me. I saw this and I thought to myself, wow, absolute cinema. This Sears furry incident. Let's take a look.
This video is about the time in 2010 when Sears sold bootleg furry porn on their website and apparently had no idea. But 4chan found out about it basically right away, and they went, hey, you know what'd be funny? What if we all started just mass buying this stuff at 3 in the morning?
Why? Why 4chan? Why?
Now, understandably, Sears freaked the hell out and started systematically wiping the internet of any evidence they'd ever sold this. But if they wiped the evidence, how am I making this video? Well, Sears made one fatal mistake that day. Sears underestimated 4chan, and now 4chan was about to majorly pants them by answering the most important question in retail history. Ready? What was furry porn doing on Sears.com? Who put it there? And how could something like this possibly happen to Sears more than once?
What if it was like an intern that was just like, he was just mad, like he had enough? I've had enough. There was like an inside job.
This is the legend of the second worst thing ever sold at Sears.com. This is bad art history.
Man.
Real quick, thank you so much for waiting so long since the last video. There will be no more breaks of this length. Also, really quick, metapcs.com/Frankie. Metapcs.com/Frankie. Buy a new gamer setup. Do it now. Throw that nasty, disgusting old computer out. Get a new gamer setup. Get it at a discount. Water-cooled, excellent customer service, genuinely some of the best people I've ever worked with in my life. I edit all of my videos on my MetaPC's machine, and guess what?
I really like that case. That's awesome.
The machine is customized with Gangster SpongeBob. You can do that at metapcs.com/Frankie. MetaPC's metapcs.com/Frankie. On with the video.
What'd she say?
It all went down on May 1st, 2008, somewhere in Europe. So the worst part of the story is already over. Now, there was this furry fetish artist living out there called Storm Dragon Blue. That day, he fires up his personal website, which contains dozens of works of fetish art, and he uploads his latest fetish creation. It's some fan art of the Kirby game series, which looks like this, depicting the villain character, King Dedede, who looks like this, penetrating a little minion creature called a Waddle Dee. And the whole thing kind of looks like this. And then
that's crazy. Why here? I don't even know.
Very weird happens. 3 years pass. It is now September 25th of 2011. As legend has it, somewhere around there, someone was shopping for pillowcases on Sears.com when he inexplicably scrolled past this. The Kirby-themed fetish art from the Netherlands had somehow made its way to Sears in the form of 631 household items.
There is no way, bro. There is no actual way. There are way too many products of this. There had to be like some inside job over it. Somebody in the Netherlands office were mad. Somebody had enough. Like somebody did not... They probably had the best laugh ever. Like, what the fuck?
We're talking drawstring bags, teddy bears, sleeping masks for the missus, clocks, 200 types of magnets for some reason, even a set of cufflinks. You could furnish your entire house with the Kirby hentai collection currently available at Sears, and it had apparently been sitting there since April of the previous year. So how does this happen? Now, this is one of those things that's so
It sat there for a year?
genuinely insane that we just have to go minute by minute. So here is the timeline, starting with the minute 4chan found out. September 25th, 3:21 a.m. 4chan Standard Time.
Oh my God.
A user begins a thread on the comics and cartoons board with a link to one of the Kirby products. Quote, "What the flip is going on?" He explains that looking up the phrase King DDD drooling while eating unlocks the part of the Sears website with all the hentai on it. So naturally, traffic to the website explodes. And he wasn't kidding, by the way. This term returned pages and pages of household items with some very eye-catching pornography on them. At least, he's pretty sure that's what he saw. Keep that in mind. And the floodgate was opened. Horrified 4chan users flocked to the retailer site and confirmed that, yes, these were real products eligible for in-store pickup and potentially in-store return. And
so basically, this was like a hidden store. It was like a secret store. You had to write the correct code. You know what's actually funny is that I've been seeing on TikTok. So you know there's a lot of inside workers nowadays now doing this. Now this is an achievement. Now this deserves to be on this deserves to be on the famous board of big fuck ups. But what I've seen is that there's a lot of inside workers now on TikTok. For example, you have these teenagers getting their first job at places, and they find the code, the coupon code or this discount code for employees, and these discount codes tends to be pretty big. And you know what they do? They just keep posting them. They keep sharing them all the time for every big website until they get fired. They're like, day 5 of posting the discount code for this store until I get fired.
Probably in-store returns take a long time, but there was no time to waste. Anons immediately begin theory crafting. One guy says what everyone's thinking. This has to be some kind of a prank. You know, some act of revenge against Sears by an employee. Another guy says, who's ever responsible, let's blame Reddit anyway.
Yeah, true. Fuck
Wise words. Now, as rumors circulated, someone started a related thread on a website called Something Awful, and those guys had an even better theory. Could it be that the Sears employee who approved this design or these products or whatever it was simply didn't know what he was looking at?
I think that's the case because there's no actual pornography in this. I mean, it's very obvious what it is, right? We can all see it. There's no action. This is actually not porn, but it is like the idea of it is basically kind of, you know, we get what the fuck is going on. So that's pretty much the issue. So maybe he just assumed it was like a weird like penguin monster or something like that. I don't know, with a plushie on it. I don't know.
Because there was actually something about this drawing that was very odd. I'm not allowed to show pornography on YouTube. Here's the full image with a minor detail changed. Can you tell? And I mean right away in the first nanosecond, can you tell what this is supposed to be?
It's like it's hugging him. Like he hugs him, like he's drunk, and the thing is hugging him.
This might sound controversial, but I could not tell either. It took me a few seconds, and it is literally my job to identify images like this. Now put yourself in the mind of an average adult, so a non-internet poisoned person, working for Sears in 2011.
Likewise,
and you
thank you.
can see where the problem is starting to form. If you had never seen these characters before, or like most people, you were completely unfamiliar with the concept of cartoon adult artwork, or you just forgot your glasses at home that day, what you might see is some kind of a weird blue penguin drooling and lifting a ball towards his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is almost certainly where that bizarre search term DDD drooling while eating came from, because the artist certainly didn't title it that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Is this war? I think, is this war? Is this what is happening? Like, is that what happened?
3:33 a.m. The 4chan thread hadn't been up for 15 minutes when one of the links breaks. It's probably nothing, 4chan thought. It's not like 200 of us are visiting Sears.com at 3 in the morning to buy a bumper sticker. This won't have consequences of any kind. 3:43 a.m.
Have a good one,
Another
Kuma.
listing disappears, and then another, and then a dozen more. It was like 3 9/11s and 10 1984s. And then, as if it couldn't get any worse, that was when some guy barged into that main 4chan thread and he said, "Hey guys, hi, do I have your attention? Yeah, fun's over. I told customer service." And this was followed by several people also claiming that they had tipped off Fox News and even Bill O'Reilly specifically.
Why?
Now, whether they were trolling or not, by now, Sears had absolutely noticed and they were shutting it down. And in some kind of horrible coincidence,
Party poopers,
and I'm not
yeah.
even being facetious when I say it's a horrible coincidence, you might not know this, but there were originally 5 4chan threads documenting this thing as it happened. And people were complaining that they kept going in and out. There's evidence of this on the main thread because the other 4 have been lost to time. And I don't know if they ever went back up, but they were never archived. There are like barely any survivors from this incident. I'm not saying Sears did it, but this certainly didn't harm their reputation in any way. I'm not saying Sears did it. That's crazy. Anyway, 3:51 a.m. Users are frantically taking screenshots and placing orders because there was no guarantee that Sears would even ship this stuff in the first place. And who knows, maybe once Sears was done destroying the links, they'd destroy the witnesses. A distress call goes out to the rest of the internet. Guys, we have to find the artist. If anyone knows what this is doing at Sears, it would be the guy who drew it. Only he didn't. 4:09 a.m. Storm Dragon Blue, that artist behind the original image, he finds out that someone is selling his stolen fetish art at an American big box store. And not only did he have no clue what it was doing there, he kind of thought it was funny. At 5:13,
I mean, it is kind of funny, right? Like, how does this happen? I can see where he's coming
he
from.
posts a short journal to his fur affinity page. He says, "Yeah,
A fur
that's
what
my
page?
art, all right." He claims he didn't feel that Sears was ripping him off, and he didn't see a point in suing, which was probably smart because you should keep in mind that he would be a Dutch plaintiff suing a major American retailer over copyright infringement on a piece of fetish art from a video game for kids and families.
That would be
So
an
it probably
interesting
wasn't
case.
worth it. Time was
That
passing
would be an
and no one
interesting
could dig
case.
up a compelling answer as to why this was on the Sears website. But they actually had a
Owned by
secret weapon this
Nintendo,
entire
yeah.
time. They just didn't know. Amidst all the posting and seething and theorizing, one user on Something Awful, a guy named Yoshi Jang, quietly places his order for one item. You know, just to see what this was all about. And this order was actually gonna bust the whole case wide open, but it wouldn't arrive for at least 5 days. And in the meantime, the search had gotten so desperate that detectives turned to the furries on Reddit.
Ooh.
To which the furries on Reddit cryptically responded, 5 words. The Sears Human Flesh Grill. Part 2.
What?
The Sears Human Flesh Grill. Theory time. Pardon my French, but do you remember how I mentioned that this was not the first time Sears had some fucked up thing on their website?
How do they do this? How misorganized are they? Like, how does that happen? How can you be like such a big corporation and fuck up this bad?
That's because it wasn't. They actually had a similar incident take place in 2009. And unlike the bootleg porn thing, this one made the news. So what happened? On August 20th of 2009, so only 2 years before this, a Reddit user called GFixler discovered a rather hilarious design flaw on the Sears website. He posted his findings to r/funny, so this is a subreddit with an audience of thousands of people, and he explains the following. Some parts of the Sears website retrieved a lot of page information, not from a database, but from like information that the user was submitting. So if you changed a few words around up here, you could change anything in here. Naturally, this results in the human flesh grill. Unlike most other retailers in the summer of 2009, Sears had a whole grilling section called human cooking, with subsections like body part roaster and grills to cook babies and more. But the craziest thing is that the Sears website was somehow even more clapped than anyone
big ass saws
knew, because it also turns out that they preloaded frequently accessed pages, even if they were vandalized. So if you sent 100 people the link that you generated by messing up the website, the link to what is now, for instance, the human flesh grill at Sears, and if even half of those people clicked on it, according to legend, congratulations, that was now the page that just showed up when you wanted to buy a grill. This was a dark day for Sears. TMZ, Snopes, and even Fox News had picked up the story.
This must
and
be
when
a
TMZ
nightmare.
asked a Sears representative for comment, they could only say, "Oh my god, this is horrible, oh my god." Of course, being TMZ, they vastly overstated the case here. They called it vandalism when I guess it like technically wasn't, and they made it sound as if Sears was being attacked by epic hackers, as opposed to by their own poor web design. So what part of this explains the Kirby Sears incident? Unfortunately, none of it. Returning to our investigation now, as much as 4chan and Something Awful wanted to believe that a human flesh grill incident was the story here, you can't vandalize a website into shipping you something it doesn't already sell. And the multiple people in those threads who swore that they placed orders and they would show proof any second now, none of them followed up. 6 days and 600 deleted listings later, it was over. Sears had won. Or so they thought, because someone named Yoshi Jang revives the thread on Something Awful because Something Awful had just arrived in the mail. It was real. I hope you didn't think this video was leading up to some kind of a rug pull, because not only was this unofficial Kirby dinner plate 100% real, it was even worse in person. Yoshi Jang did something unprecedented by having this demonic entity sent to his house. He did more than purchase the only dinner plate in the world with an image of King DDD having sex on.
Dude, there's no way this was real, man. I feel like he must have custom made this and made this like story. There's no fucking way. They made in a factory this. There's no way this is real.
He did more than confirm.
That plate needs to be put on display case. Can you imagine? You go and oh my god, he even had a receipt. Can you imagine? You go and you're eating at somebody's house and they give you this kind of plate, man. How do you... Very fine dining indeed.
With physical proof what was seconds away from becoming an internet urban legend. And now online detectives had a massive break in the case, because this dinner plate actually gives us 3 major clues. 1, this is physical proof the products exist as described on the website, so this categorically is not vandalism. Sadly, we must rule out the Sears human flesh grill, which, if we're being honest, was probably never going to be the answer anyway, but it was really funny and I wanted to share. Clue number 2. On the second page of that Something Awful thread, someone points out this company called Carson's Collectibles. Now, this is the name of the vendor that shows up on Sears.com and on the packing slip, so that is almost certainly our guy. So if this is a real product that somehow got approved, what kind of company would make this? Well, here's what they dug up. Carson's Collectibles is what is known as a third-party vendor, meaning they're not directly related to Sears, they're just allowed to sell stuff on their website. And that makes it hard to establish an internet footprint. But luckily, not only did Carson's Collectibles have one, it's really funny. According to this post on Something Awful, Carson's is run by a guy named Joseph C. Smith. And this guy really does have a thing with names, because Carson's goes by multiple. Austin Custom Specialists LLC,
definitely a
Smith
specialist,
Inc., and Custom Specialists Notebook Store on eBay. Now, regardless of the name, Carson's claims to sell, quote, quality collectible merchandise to the public. Now, This is all kinds of dishonest. First of all, the public vocally did not like it. Carson's had an F
So,
rating
like
with the
Amazon?
Better
Yeah, I
Business
guess.
Bureau because apparently their customer service was that bad. Second of all, you're probably wondering what kind of quality collectibles were they selling?
Oh, you know.
It was gay hentai merchandise. Now,
Now that is base. Now that is what we call. Now that is what we call. I'm worried. Is she gonna show porn? Like I just gotta double. I just got. Ooh. Just gonna make sure, like we don't have a situation. My God. Holy.
I want to say that this is a sentiment I've seen reflected in both threads. I was not able to find a screenshot to that effect, and obviously even if I was, I couldn't show it to you. So please just take that with a grain of salt. So not only was this quality merchandise not suitable for the public, but given how many times this guy got banned from eBay, he probably used stolen artwork too. And that is the kind of thing that a certain pocket
I think we have a lot of issues like that. I think a lot of people are just stealing art nowadays and selling it on stores, putting it on random stuff and just making the fat ton of money. Like this is a problem that the internet's gonna have forever. I don't need to get banned on more platform. Yeah, we do not need that. We need that. Dude, this we gotta get the unban on TikTok, man.
will notice. How do we know he's banned from eBay? Let's assume his eBay storefront with 3 billion 5-star reviews is legit. Even if that was true, this Carson's guy also left behind a couple of forum posts that read like this. Help, I'm banned from eBay. Does
Damn.
anyone know how I can get around this? I want to keep selling stuff. And if I wanted this video to suck, this would be a great place to end it, because on paper, this does answer all the questions. The when, the who, and the how. But the how of Kirby hentai being sold at Sears is actually much less interesting to me than the why. And this is where we get into our final clue. The third worst thing.
Oh.
3. There are only 2 types of bootlegs in this world. The kind with weird cartoon porn on them, and the kind without.
Ooh.
There's no way around it. I have to tell you about the Fat Albert Vor necklace.
The what?
Part 3. Fat Albert. I know I'm throwing a lot of ideas at you right now, but I promise I will explain everything. So early on in both the 4chan and Something Awful threads, users remark on how much this Kirby Sears thing reminds them of other times in recent memory when fetish art appeared on merchandise. Art that they knew to be adult in nature while others did not. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, here goes the YouTuber making a video essay hitting me with the I know what you're thinking. Well, I do know what you're thinking. I do know what you're thinking. And you're probably thinking, bootleg with incognito fetish art on it? Surely this cannot be a long list. So let's get into it. First up, someone on 4chan reminisces, wow, first those pregnant Gwen Tennyson stickers and now this. What is going on? For those who don't know what that is, in 2011, which I guess was like a huge year for this kind of thing, a sticker sheet inexplicably surfaced online depicting this young couple expecting a child.
Isn't that his like sister or some shit? What the?
Only the young couple is a pair of 10-year-old cousins who act like siblings from the wildly popular kids cartoon Ben 10. Obviously, any bootleg fan art featuring a pair of pregnant cousin siblings would be innately funny to those who recognize what it's from. But when you start trying to answer the question of where did this seemingly innocuous artwork come from and for what reason was it made, it becomes abundantly clear this is 100% fetish art. It's just that there's no way in hell grandma would know that when she's buying it for you at the store. Unfortunately, the original artwork for this proved hard to track down and I had very little desire to actually find it, but I did find this Gwen 10 pregnancy art on DeviantArt, also from 2011.
Congrats.
So I can only assume that this was a really big thing in the past.
Yeah, it was a meme. It was a massive meme. I think you saw it just randomly. There was no like meaning behind the meme. It was just a meme.
Stop. On Something Awful, another guy says, you know, the first thing this whole Kirby boondoggle reminded me of was that Fat Albert Rule 34 Vor charm that somehow ended up on eBay. Now let me break it down for you.
Thank you.
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, a cartoon that ran from 1972 to 1985, and being a cartoon produced some merch. Rule 34.
He's popping out like he's a ring, man.
Of course, that definition is so expansive on the internet as to include things like vor. Vor, or vorarophilia, is a fetish for swallowing someone whole or for being swallowed. Unlike the Sears
that's some
flesh grill,
freaky
this
shit.
is not a cannibalism thing. It is just a fantasy, and one that enjoys inflated popularity on websites like Fur Affinity and DeviantArt. So
Jesus
putting it all
Christ.
together, the Fat Albert Vor ornament, vornament, if you will, was some kind of belly-themed fetish art that some guy found online and probably did not know to be adult in nature, and then he reproduced it in the form of this cubic zirconia chain ornament that was sold on eBay for $200. In the seller's own words, quote, "It depicts Fat Albert in movement, with Bucky caught in the way and against Albert's wide stomach. From kids to teenagers to adults, this charm is guaranteed to attract any age audience." Also, I recognize this is not the biggest issue here, but I'm pretty sure that's Dumb Donald. And the examples in the threads alone go on. Merch with Street Fighter, art, furry fetish mouse pads, weirdly sexual and threatening bumper stickers, things like that. Put simply, bootlegs like this, especially in the early 2010s it seems, are just tailor-made to be circulated on the internet because they're a seemingly alien arrangement of random pop culture items. They kind of scratch that like post-ironic itch. Harry Potter Sonic Obama backpack being an excellent example. So I'm explaining all this for a reason. Why does this happen? Why does some bootleg merch have a weirdly sexual image on it that is only decipherable to brain-rotted?
Because it's funny, man. It's funny. I think that genuinely the reason why this happened is that one, it's funny, so somebody had a good ass time. And two, I think it's some people that see this and don't need to just look around at random images and don't understand the fact that this has a different type of meaning.
Internet people. I believe the simplest explanation is this. Bootlegging, especially in the realm of cartoons and anime and video games, is more commonly an enterprise in developing countries. Seven Granddad being the famous example.
Granddad!
And that means several
what
things.
the fuck?
For instance, that means there's a language barrier. So concepts like these two being cousins, let alone children, rendered in this art style, are lost in translation. And as mentioned several times before, the likelihood that the Indonesian or Chinese or Chilean manufacturer of these items, who probably just ripped this art from the internet at random, the likelihood that anyone involved knows that this odd-looking cartoon is actually fetishistic in nature, it's close to zero. I'm sure that is incredibly obvious to a lot of you, but I just really wanted to drive the point home for people who have never seen or even heard of this type of fetish art before. And I use the phrase fetish art because the fact is, and the elephant in the room here really, is that some fetishes are so abstract that for an average person, they would never register as anything other than weird art, even if they do give you that gut feeling.
Well, the thing is that they are just weird art, right? They are weird art, but we know the hidden message behind it. That's the thing. They're not explicitly showing anything sexual, and there's not really inherently anything sexual with them, right? Like, it's like you can look at it in many type of way, but when you know what it's trying to be and present, that's when things goes wrong. So in the public eye, yeah, it could definitely blend in.
As the Something Awful thread points out, quote, "Anyone short of being a total nerd is going to see these and think they are weird but just silly cartoons."
True.
And even if you disagree completely, let's agree on this. If it's popular, it's going on the book bag. And unfortunately, this absolutely applies to cartoon porn when it looks enough like the real thing. And on the topic of the real thing, let's finally, conclusively put it all together. Based on everything that I have learned about the Sears furry porn incident, unless I am missing something major, in which case, please let me know. It is so difficult to research things like this. I do get things wrong sometimes. I apologize, but know that it is genuinely just because I don't know what I don't know. Anyway, this is how I believe things went down. In 2004, there's a new vendor operating out of Austin, Texas, called Carson's Collectibles. Joseph C. Smith, the man ostensibly running this business, makes mass-produced items on the cheap, most likely using a website similar to Cafe Press or any of those that let you print things onto mugs and t-shirts and so on. He applies to sell his wares on Sears' website and gets approved, which is great news because it looks like his eBay storefront is not doing too hot. Now, over in the Netherlands on May 1st of 2008, Storm Dragon Blue reposts his Kirby fetish art from his personal blog onto Fur Affinity. And I couldn't find a suitable place in the video to mention this, but this link is really important. On the same
Oh, is
day,
it now?
and this happens with Fur Affinity artwork all the time when it's adult in nature, on the same day, this image is cross-posted to a
gotta
website
stop
called
with this image,
Pohil,
man.
which is a massive adult image aggregation site. Pohil is the type of website that hundreds of other sites repost from. It's kind of like a cartoon erotica mothership, and this proliferation is most likely how the DDD image ended up in the sludge of Google image search results. And that will matter in a second. Now, from here, I think it could go
The thing
two
is
ways.
that you know now this won't be a case. Because if you search anything up on Google now, all you find is AI, man. You can't find any normal pictures anymore on Google. If you look up anything now or any art, all of it is AI.
Given Carson's history, alleged, of selling gay adult collectibles, the guy behind this is either a furry himself or just intimately familiar with what sells and where to find this type of furry artwork. Or, what I think is more likely, is this guy had a vague familiarity with video games, but not too much. I suspect that between May 1st, 2008 and April 27, 2010, Carson's Collectibles scraped Google Images for art related to Nintendo or Kirby or anything in that neighborhood. He was familiar enough with Kirby to recognize the character of King DDD by name, but otherwise misread the image because he wasn't brain rotted and called it King DDD drooling while eating.
It was
I guess there's like a
normal.
chance he knew exactly what it was and he tried to sell it at Sears anyway. But I feel like the kind of person who would do that could not resist eventually taking credit for it, if even anonymously, because it would be like,
He would definitely talk about it. Maybe he shit talks about it among his friends. But I feel like if you are a part of internet culture, you would definitely brag about doing this shit.
lay epic
somehow.
prank of the century. Unfortunately, why Carson's Collectibles specifically chose this image and named it that, and tried to peddle it at Sears, we will never truly know. And
Absolute
the rest
cinema,
is history.
holy.
Carson's unleashes 631 Kirby porn items onto Sears.com, and miraculously, no one notices for over a year, until they do, and then the whole thing gets swiftly memory holed.
That is the craziest thing, that this shit was standing up there on Sears' website for a whole year. How can you have this up there for a whole fucking year without anybody noticing?
With one loose end.
Do they have, like,
Why
no
did this drawing
moderation?
exist in the first place? We must credit the artist, Storm Dragon Blue, who's gone by multiple aliases and currently goes by Mao Otter, has been active in the online furry art space since around 2007, so he's
That's
kind of a
OG,
vet.
wow.
He posted all sorts of fetish art to his personal website and to Fur Affinity, where he remains active today. Storm Dragon Blue is a connoisseur at the buffet table of furry fetishes. He's drawn everything from latex to inflation.
All right, we gotta stop with this video, man. I swear to God. Like, these things are getting hella weird. Holy shit. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, these things are hella weird, man. I think the fact that this happened is crazy. But like, these images are hella fucking weird. I love this channel though. This is a funny fucking channel. It brings up the wildest, dumbest things that ever could happen on the internet. My lord. WW video, Jesus. When you see something and don't know what to say, yeah, exactly. And the thing is that whenever you look at these things, like, most of them do look normal, but unfortunately we are not normal. Our brains are not normal. We have been corrupted by the internet, so we know for a fact that these things are not something we should look at and idle by. We know there's something very, very wrong about what we're looking at. So yeah. Man, I was invested in the lore. Man, the lore goes way back, man. The lore goes way back. We gotta stop the lore right there. No more lore. We gotta move away from that shit. Holy. Let's see. It's been a hot minute since I watched a Fleekisoid video, and I want to take a look at this. The Saudis just gave EA 55 billion golden shower. Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Pim! Saudi Arabia just bought EA for $55 billion.
Damn.
That's right, they just bought your whole childhood with the money they found between their couch cushions. The Crown Prince...
I don't think in my head, bro, EA do not like the value of EA being 55 billion. Like, that is an overestimation, man. Like, that is, they really spoiled EA with this purchase. Holy.
Played Veilguard once and said, "Get it."
Like, they made this dog shit, man. How can they make this dog shit? And then during the same year, they get bought up for 55 billion. That is nuts.
Get some Squidward just tried to diddle me, papa. Make sure that shit never happens again. And honestly, good, great, praise Allah. There's nothing more American than selling yourself to the Saudis. They're buying everything right now. WWE,
50 billion is probably from FIFA. You 100% are right on that. They do not give a shit about anything beside the sports games. All they care about is FIFA and the other sports game EA is related to. And Battlefield probably as well. Anything else, and the Apex. I don't think they care about anything else, man. All these other like RPG bullshit, they're probably gonna stop making them.
sports, real sports, comedy, even 100 AMC movie theaters. You know what they call a small, cheap boat in Saudi Arabia? A yacht. These Saudis are so rich that the only showers they take are golden. And when EA heard about these golden showers, they wanted in. And I know some people may have 9 to 11 reasons not to trust the Saudis, but I'll give you 8 reasons for why you should. First, I am bullish on the Saudis bringing back big old yams. For the past 10 years, all of EA's romance options have looked like a sharp pay after a NyQuil.
Bro, what is that? What are we looking at? What is this? What is this atrocity? What is this?
EA's romance options have looked like a sharp pay after a NyQuil binge. But no longer. Saudi Arabia won't stand for this. These guys DoorDash Instagram models the way you DoorDash Taco Bell. Hell, look at their airlines. Their flight attendants look like Skyrim mods. And the next Mass Effect, get ready for modestly dressed, big booty Latinas in space.
Bro, I don't think you're gonna see that from Saudi Arabia. I'll be real with you, bro. I don't think you're gonna find any of that in games released by Saudi Arabia. I think we're gonna have like more of a modest depiction of most things, but I don't think they're gonna sexualize a lot of things. I think that's the thing they're gonna be skimming down a lot on.
And just when you think things can't get better, oil money is about to bring back
Dude,
your
remember
childhood.
Burn? That was such a good game.
Army of Two, Dead Space, they're all gonna rise again. But don't expect a clean revival. This isn't Jesus now. This is Jenny from Forrest Gump. Now that you got that shrimp money, she's done snorting Elvis and blowing coke.
Hell yeah.
She's back, but she's coughing. She opened up a loot box and got hepatitis.
Nice.
What I'm saying is that the Saudis are going to want to make a few content changes to the games. You can have Dead Space, but all the babies are going to have to be Ronaldo now. The Saudis love Ronaldo. We'll get to that later. Number 3, the Saudis have listened to your feedback, and we now get the privilege of having even more microtransactions in our EA
Thank
games.
you.
Now when you divorce your wife and
now there's more ways to waste your money. Thank you so much.
EA gets half your real life bank account, half your retirement, and alimony for the next 12 years. People think Saudis care about games having gambling like loot boxes, and therefore microtransactions are gonna get nerfed. But this isn't gambling. This is economic diversification.
Very true.
Besides, EA doesn't have a fucking choice. As a part of the deal, Jer Bear and the Funky Bunch dropped $20 billion on EA's head, and now they're actually the ones responsible for paying that debt off. If they can't, studios get shut down, Titanfall gets repoed to China, and now you gotta watch cough syrup ads every time you go to reload. If you work for entirely Arabian right now, the only thing standing between you and unemployment is a 12-year-old buying FIFA packs.
I think these companies, I'm gonna be real, I think the ones working for EA will have a better time now than ever. Like, maybe I'm like completely misreading the scenario, but I think that Saudis buying EA is a good thing. I think that this would be great. I think that people working for them will finally be able to make like probably what they want to do in a sort of sense, as long as they follow like a few rules. I think that the rules that they were set before are way larger than what they're going to be set now with Saudis owning it.
Put this in less confusing terms. That's kind of like if I bought your house with $1 million that I got from a loan shark. Don't worry, you
Damn.
can still live there, but you're gonna pay my VIG. And if you miss one of my payments, I'm selling your shit as collateral, starting with your wife, then your fridge, then your fucking dog. This next one's a legitimately positive one. Number 4, many people think Saudi Arabia will remove the fabulousness from EA's
They
games.
will 100%. This is gone, man. Like we're not gonna get any we're gonna no more slaying. We can't slay anymore in these EA games. It's over.
I'm not sure about that. However, there are early reports that if you play as a woman in the next Need for Speed game, you won't be allowed to drive. That's not a bug, it's a cultural immersion. Don't like it? Well, does your dad have $55 billion in oil money to buy it back? No? Then take it up with the Crown Prince. It's how we do customer support now. Personally, I say do PlayStation next. 5 years from now, it goes to Yotai 2, you're gonna go to do a takedown, but you're gonna need a man's permission first. Number 5, expect a lot more desert maps. This isn't just me being an ass. Saudi Arabia literally just paid Ubisoft to make a Mirage DLC in their
Really? Assassin's Creed Mirage getting free Saudi Arabia DLC later this year? Isn't this like a super old Assassin's Creed 2? That is interesting. So they're releasing a new DLC for an older Assassin's Creed now that they just released Shadows. I think that what's going to happen is that they're going to try to put more Saudi, like Arabic images and Arabic influence in video games. That's pretty much it. They're going to lean more into like Muslim and other like Middle East kind of culture into their video games. So it's like kind of, you know, it gives people like more of a lenience toward them, because at the moment I think the West has a pretty negative view of like the Middle East. So whenever you see, like, whenever you're growing up and you see more influence over like in your video games and other type of media that is related to it, I think you won't have the same kind of propaganda view that the basically news outlets and everything else have been trying to push.
their backyard. Number 6, the suits never listen to the fans. We want Crisis, they give us another Madden. We want Need for Speed, they give us F1. Where the fuck's the rest of the car? But now, under the Saudis, if you want something made, you can just friend the Crown Prince on Steam and ask him really
Wait, really? Is this him? No way.
nicely.
Thank you so much, Reddit.
Yet, gift him a game on Steam, and
Oh my
maybe
God,
a few days
Femboy
later, if the
Fuda?
Crown Prince likes it, bada bing, bada boom, Femboy Fuda gets $1 billion budget
Hell
sequel
yeah.
featuring Cristiano Ronaldo. Because that's another thing. Number 7, there's going to be a real small change to EA games moving forward. Ronaldo will be in every single one of them now. The Saudis are bullish on Ronaldo. They just paid him
is with
$700
Ronaldo?
million to stay in their lives for a couple more years. Hell, they just bought a whole fighting game franchise just so they could put Ronaldo in it.
There is
Ronaldo
no
and
way.
big titties are a package
Is this
deal.
true?
You can't have one without the other, pimp. The Saudis love Ronaldo. Hope you don't mind this change. Number 8, EA might die from success. We've seen a lot of people die this year from success. Veilguard, Avowed, Concord, and you can't forget about the failed success of the year, Ubisoft.
The biggest
Ubisoft
one.
succeeded so hard that all their biggest IPs are now operated by China. I have no clue what success means anymore, but I know that you can't spell it without Saudi Arabia. I love Saudi Arabia. Come check out the famous beaches of Saudi Arabia. Come grab a beer and do some gambling with me in the jiggle joints of Saudi Arabia. Thank you to Saudi Arabia for using code bail money. Anything to add, old Billy Red Nuts?
The Sheiks will love that, man.
Yeah.
W video. Oh my god. This is not what I expected. What an absolute masterpiece.
Sports.
It's not technically slavery.
Okay, dude. All right, dude. All right, calm down. Holy. My god, dude. Jesus Christ. Well. I think that I'm kind of excited to see what happens, man. In my view, like, I'm kind of I'm happy to see that we are getting more different parts of the world are influencing the gaming market in a way. I think that's great. I think that's great. It's only been like, there's been so much positive from like Chinese games and Japanese games and Korean games pushing toward, actually not Korean games, but Japanese and Chinese games pushing toward the West. There's been so much good of that. So I'm just hoping to see like more of the world jumping to this entertainment market, because in the end of the day, yeah, mobile games are massive, but like the gaming industry is like, in the entertainment business, you combine movie industry and music industry, the gaming industry is still bigger than that. So it's nice to see more spins and different perspective in the world for these things. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I hope this will go well. This will be very interesting. I know a lot of people are mad about the Saudis taking over though, but I don't know. I mean, I didn't really buy many EA games to begin with. I'll see what they end up doing. Be an interesting thing. But anyways, y'all, I guess he's getting quiet. I am getting EP, so I think I'm gonna call it there. We're gonna be live a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'm not sure how long we're streaming tomorrow. I was planning to play some horror games today, but I was planning to download Dying Light the Beast, but the game is like 60, like it's 70 gigabytes. So I've been trying to download it, but it's not done yet. So we gotta play that probably tomorrow a little bit and chill out and vibe a little bit after a little bit yaps. But anyway, for now, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna take it easy. Hope you guys have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys around. Take care, have fun, and